Reacher author knows exactly which novel should be adapted for Season 4. The great thing about author Lee Child's Jack Reacher novels is that they don't necessarily have to be read in order to enjoy them. The same thing can be said of Prime Video's hit adaptation Reacher, as while the first season took its cues from Child's debut novel, the second season was based on the 11th book in the series, and Season 3 is adapted from the 7th one, Persuader. Now, the creator himself has revealed the book he's most looking forward to Amazon bringing to life should the series continue to be a hit. Speaking with The Independent about all things Reacher, Child called the 21st book in his series, The Midnight Line, one of his favorites because of its subject matter, opioids. Rather than highlight the opioid crisis from the point of view of the dealers and the crooked doctors, Child said he wanted to tell the story from the perspective of an addict. I'm addicted to numerous things myself, and so I wanted to show it from the addict's point of view, make it sympathetic, make it human. And I'm proud of that book. I wonder if it will ever get made, Child mused. We have to see whether we ever choose that one, but I'd love to see how it comes out. Released in 2017, The Midnight Line sold over 100,000 copies in its first few weeks of release, and once more finds Reacher in the Midwest, thrust into the dangerous underbelly of illegal opioids. Jack Reacher takes an aimless stroll past a pawn shop in a small Midwestern town. The synopsis begins, continuing. In the window, he sees a West Point class ring from 2005. It's tiny. It's a woman cadet's graduation present to herself. Why would she give it up? Reacher's a West Pointer too, and he knows what she went through to get it. Reacher tracks the ring back to its owner, step by step, down a criminal trail leading west. Like Bigfoot come out of the forest, he arrives in the deserted wilds of Wyoming. All he wants is to find the woman. If she's okay, he'll walk away. If she's not, he'll stop at nothing. Reacher Season 3 is another hit. Premiering on February 20th, 2025, Reacher Season 3 seems to be another hit for Prime Video, at least when it comes to its critical acclaim. Viewing numbers for the first 3 episodes have yet to be released, but over on Rotten Tomatoes, the latest season has already been certified fresh with a 97% rating from critics, and its audience score currently sits at a healthy 78% from fans. MovieWeb's own Greg Archer called it the best in the series in his review, while Greg MacArthur from Screen Rant says, Reacher Season 3 delivers another classic round of sharp twists, witty humor, palpable suspense, and thrilling action with bigger threats and darker tones. The first 3 episodes of Season 3 have trumped the past seasons by a country mile, added Rotten Tomatoes user Anton W., with Mark D. also commenting that he sat down to watch part of Episode 1 and stayed glued until the end of Episode 3. Like the previous 2 seasons before it, Reacher Season 3 has 8 episodes in total, 3 of which you can catch streaming now on Prime Video. Look for the remaining 5 to drop weekly until its conclusion on March 27th. The roar of a muscle car in the distance, the crack of knuckles before a fight, and the unshakable calm of a man who can bring down a room full of mercenaries without breaking a sweat, that's the world of Reacher, and fans can't get enough. With Season 3 already in motion, anticipation is boiling over not just for what's next, but what could follow after. And when the creator of the character himself has strong thoughts about Season 4, you better believe people are paying attention. Lee Child, the mastermind behind Jack Reacher, isn't shy when it comes to steering his beloved character. In interviews over the years, he's expressed both delight and concern over various adaptations of Reacher's journey, from the Tom Cruise films to the Amazon Prime series now headlined by the physically imposing Alan Ritchson. But what's most exciting? Child already knows exactly which of his novels should become the blueprint for Season 4. And fans? They're going to love it. The Reacher Renaissance. Since its debut, Amazon's Reacher has been a breath of fresh, gritty air in the action thriller genre. Where other shows might meander or stretch thin storylines across endless episodes, Reacher delivers tight, intense seasons, each based on a different book from the best-selling series. Season 1 followed Killing Floor, the very first Jack Reacher novel, a brutal, small-town conspiracy that set the tone for who Reacher is and what he stands for. Season 2 jumped to Bad Luck and Trouble, exploring themes of betrayal, loyalty, and the weight of old military bonds. Each season brings a standalone story, but woven into the framework is Reacher's wandering code, his sense of justice, and the trail of destruction left in his wake, always in the name of the right cause. With that formula working like a charm, fans and critics alike have been speculating, what comes next? Lee Child's pick, The Affair. If Lee Child has his way, Season 4 would adapt The Affair, a fan-favorite novel that digs into Reacher's past in a way no other book has. Chronologically, The Affair is a prequel taking place 6 months before the events of Killing Floor when Reacher is still a military police officer. It's the book that shows how he truly became the drifter we now know him as. Set in a small Mississippi town, The Affair centers on a mysterious murder near a military base, one that's being quietly investigated to avoid a scandal. Reacher is sent in unofficially to play watchdog, but things spiral fast. There's deception, corruption, and a cover-up that puts Reacher's sense of duty on a collision course with military politics. What makes The Affair a standout, and a perfect fit for Season 4, is its mix of noir, military drama, and character transformation. It's the moment Reacher walks away from everything he's known, not out of weakness, but principle. It's the Reacher origin story, stripped of flashy theatrics and grounded in grit and betrayal. For a show that prides itself on authenticity and raw intensity, adapting The Affair would be both logical and poetic. Why it works on screen. From a storytelling standpoint, The Affair offers something the show hasn't explored yet, the before. We've seen the lone wolf, the vigilante, the man with no bags and no attachments. But what if we saw Reacher when he still had something to lose? What if the viewers were given a glimpse into the relationships, institutions, and structure that shaped the man before he walked away from it all? Alan Ritchson has brought a powerful, stoic presence to Reacher, but he's also hinted in subtle moments at deeper layers: regret, disillusionment, and loss. The Affair would allow Ritchson to stretch that emotional range and show a version of Reacher who still believes, or is trying to. Visually, The Affair screams for a stylish, Southern Gothic treatment. The slow burn mystery, the tension between townsfolk and soldiers, the military politics all set against a moody Southern backdrop, it's the kind of setting that breathes atmosphere and danger. Think True Detective meets Reacher, but with more broken jaws and spine-snapping justice. Fan buzz and foreshadowing. While Amazon hasn't confirmed any future seasons beyond Season 3 yet, the buzz is undeniable. Fans have flooded forums and comment sections with wish lists, and The Affair consistently ranks among the top picks. Not just because of the plot, but because of what it means. It's the book that closes one chapter and opens another, the transition from Jack Reacher the officer to Jack Reacher the myth. And if we're being honest, who doesn't love a good origin story? Lee Child, now an executive producer on the show, holds more sway than ever over the direction of the series. And while he's praised the current team for their faithfulness to the source material and the spirit of Reacher, his endorsement of The Affair as the ideal candidate for Season 4 feels like more than just casual suggestion, it feels like a challenge. What's next? As we await the premiere of Season 3, likely adapting Persuader, a brutal revenge-driven tale with Reacher going undercover, fans can take comfort in the fact that the future is already being imagined by the man who knows Reacher best. If The Affair gets the green light for Season 4, we'll not only see more of the action and moral clarity that defines the show, but also a deeper dive into what broke Reacher away from the world and shaped his code. One thing's for sure, if Jack Reacher is heading back to Mississippi, you can bet he's not going quietly. Let me know if you want this tailored for